G'day, welcome back to another vlog. It's Mother's Day here in Melbourne and I just popped in to see my mum where I grew up, childhood home, and as nice as it is to see her, and I'm currently just pulling over where I grew up playing soccer for 20 years, Tarara Park in Vermont. Love this place, so many great memories, and I will always love it, and I hope to come back here one day and raise my kids here and have them play, at least in some capacity. The feeling I've had being back in Melbourne the past few days since getting here on Thursday, it's a little bit sad. You know, you miss days like this where, you know, if I wasn't doing anything on a Sunday, you could just come down and watch a few games. Looks like there's, I don't know, maybe an under 14s game or something here midday at the moment on Sunday. No doubt there'd be people that I know over there, the president, different people that have shaped the person that I am. And just like the coldness of the morning, there was all this, you know, we call it Tarara mist back when I used to train here and play here. Here comes a goal. Right. Keeper's got it. The coldness of Melbourne is completely different to Sydney, and even though I'm from here and I'll always love it, there is just simple differences from being a few hours, at least flight up the coast. I guess it is about 1,000 kilometers away, but the differences not only in the lifestyle but just in like the places, the people. You never can get away from where you grew up and home, and it's something that I'm realizing, and there's always these trade-offs. And, you know, I'm committed to this next 1,000-day period in Sydney and wanting to make everything possible that I can from that. But wherever we are, you know, these are the things that are real for me, my home. It doesn't look that glamorous, but it's absolutely just, you know, in a way where I want to be. But then the flip side or the other side of that is like to make anything of yourself, do you need to get out of the hometown? Do you need to break free? You know, a lot of people say this, but I think it's only until you actually do it do you really see the benefits. Now, again, love my family, love my friends, supporting them and all of that, and I really do want to. But when you come back, you get pulled into the little problems and the little ways of life that have just existed before you. And I think there's really something to be said about getting out of that and going somewhere where really no one knows you. You can reinvent yourself. You can do different things. You can live a different life. You don't have to fit into all of the routines that, like I said, were there before, which is something that I found in the 4 days being back is, you know, doing these different things that have just become routine that don't lead ultimately to greatness. And there's nothing wrong with being a normal person. Like, I'm in a way going like, do I want to just be anything more than normal? Because I love just this life and all of the normality that comes with it. But at the same time, I do want to build things and I do want to create things. And when I was doing this, I remember literally being in that car park behind me. Some days on a Sunday afternoon when I'd leave here, or not necessarily on a Saturday after I would play, but if I'd come down and watch the women's game or a few of these games and just hang out with mates, I remember leaving and being upset, not necessarily in tears. I think might have been, maybe not tears, but certainly leaving and just thinking like, I need to fucking sort my life out. Like, what are you doing? And, you know, I haven't had that feeling in Sydney, and largely probably because that's why I'm there. I'm sorting my life out. I'm getting some space from the calmness, all the chaos of what home life normally is, and I'm just removing myself from that in a new environment, and I'm able to just go all in on the things that I want. And whilst this trip has been nice, 4 days back in Melbourne, I'm excited to head back to Sydney later today and yeah, just really fucking properly get to work. And I know I've said that to you, I've said that in these videos, but really, you know, I just need a stretch of time where I'm focused in building the life that I want, and I know that it doesn't have to take a long time. So here's to that. Here's to coming home one day and just being in a better state in my life, and making that new normal even better. Here's to that. 1,000 days to go.